Hey y'all, it's Lady T and family. I'm in here gonna cook some chili for dinner tonight. Thanks for joining. Come on in. I'm cooking some chili tonight, y'all. So to this pot, I have my ground beef in there, and I have my favorite Tennessee Pride. That makes your chili taste, oh my God, it gives it a different taste. So good, y'all. Hey, Latanda. Hey, friend. Hey, Glenda. Tanisha. Y'all need to try it. Tennessee Pride with some ground beef to make your chili good. And I use the whole box because I love it. So that's what I have in this pot. I'm going to brown my meat, my sausage and ground beef. Get that up in there. And what I like to do with my meats, y'all, I like to go ahead and season it while I'm browning it. Get that seasoning cook over in there. I'm still going to drain it. I'm just going ahead and season it up. And this is onion powder that I just put in. I have some chipotle chili powder. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit because that's spicy. Spicy. I also have some regular chili powder. I love to taste the chili powder, so I'll be very generous on that. Okay. And I got some smoked paprika. Okay. Got time to be waiting on a little bitty hole. I'll put a little bit of that in there. So that's smoked paprika, chipotle chili pepper, chili powder, onion powder. I also have some garlic. It's the squeezed minced garlic. And I also put some onions. So I'm going to squeeze some garlic. That. I'm going to wait to put, I got some tomato paste and some tomato sauce. And that goes in there last. Now that it marinates. Let me get this meat going first. Oh my God, the aroma. Yeah, good. And chili, I eat the whole pot. I don't need no hot dogs, no crackers, I don't need no cornbread. I do not put beans in my chili. I like meat. I'm not saying anything wrong with it. I just don't put it in my chili. I don't like it. Yeah, keep this meat going. And I'm just trying to chop up these Tennessee Pride sausage today. Sausage patty. Come back and show y'all how I make my catfish. Hey David and Beth, how I make my catfish back crispy from my dinner yesterday. But I don't think I want catfish, I want this chili. So I'm gonna save that for another day. I got to have this chili tonight. It's so good. And y'all, I got carpal tunnel. Woo, it's hard for me to braid my baby hair, that's why I hair like that. I have to take medicine before I braid because my hands are giving out. And just stirring stuff like when I'm at my restaurant. My husband has to do all the stirring for me. I'm glad when I get these hands fixed. But you know that's surgery. I can't sit down long enough to have no surgery. I got stuff to do. So this ground beef, it's not real greasy. It's actually ground chuck, so it's very little grease in here. I like that. Very little grease. And my mom would always say, you don't pour off the grease out the chili, that's the seasoning. And sometimes when it's not a lot of grease like it is now, I won't. Like it's not, like I may not even drain it off because it's really no grease in here at all. So, but that's how it looks. Uh-oh, sorry y'all. That's how it looks. It's no grease at all. Okay, what happened to my thing? Come and fix it for me. Hold on, my baby got to fix it. You can't do it like that. You ain't know no more than me. You could have teared up worse than me. Let me have a dish towel for this man. The stove is killing me. I wipe it off. Yeah, so as you can see, it wasn't hardly no grease in there. So I'm not going to do any draining. I'm going to eat the little bit that I have, which is very, very, very. So I'm going to go ahead and brown it up and then instead of draining it, I'm going to just pour my tomato sauce and tomato paste and wrap this chili up. It doesn't take a long time. I usually let it simmer. If I'm trying to be fancy, if I got somebody over here, I'll let it simmer to be fancy, but ain't nobody over here being my baby. So I ain't gonna be fancy tonight, honey. But them season's gonna marry real good. And I did get a chance to clean my chitlins, so I'm gonna put those on tomorrow. I did get a chance to clean them. I'm ready for them too. Ooh, I have no room in these cabinets. Let me show y'all my cabinets. Don't judge me though, okay? I need some help. Let me show y'all. Oops, that's the wrong thing. You see that? That is ridiculous. No room. You can tell I love to cook. All the way to the top. Ridiculous. And look at that. Ridiculous. So I need some help. I need some decorating points or something. I just be stuck and stuff, so y'all just forgive me. I don't be having no room for that. I'm gonna bring y'all back. We can get back into this meat. This about this. I made that it simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes. Not long, not like I usually would. Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm not going to do none of that tonight. But I may just do 10 or 15. It's just something about letting it simmer. Get all the flavors in there, especially the sausage. Ooh, that smells so good. I'm going to let that go for about another couple of minutes. And then toss my sauce. Not brown, toss my sauce. Feed it. So I clean up as I go along, y'all. Forgive me. I can't help it. Okay. I'll tell them for this too. Ooh. Y'all still ain't no grease in here, just a little bit. You hear how it's flying? That's how you can tell. There's hardly no liquid in here, no grease. I ain't gonna say it might not give you heartburn, because chili give you heartburn. It's gonna be the good heartburn, you know what I mean? But Yeah, it ain't no fish. So that's good to go, y'all. Like I said, it smells amazing. So I'm gonna come in here. I got a small can of this. I never tried this, so I'm gonna try it. It has basil, garlic, and oregano, the tomato sauce. That'll be my first time trying this, y'all. See what it's tasting like. I only got a small can, I don't wanna mess up my little chili. I don't like it. Get that stirred up. And then I have a big can of Great Value Walmart brand tomato sauce. I'm gonna pull that. And I usually do a V8 in it. Oh my God, y'all. You know V8 got all kind of vegetables in it. I usually pour me a can. Can you give me a can? A V8. Look good. Don't give me a can of V8, please. Thank you. It just makes it pop. That's how I do mine with some beer. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm scared of the garage, so I don't go in the garage. I've been here 3 years. May have been in the garage a good 3 or 4 times out of 3 years. I don't mess with it. Nope. I want to stay up here. I'm gonna toss this. Get it up out my way. And I'm going to turn this down so it can go ahead and do it simmering. Oh, yeah. I want to taste it and make sure, because I usually don't salt my chili with all the ingredients I put in there, but I'm going to taste it. It may need a little bit. Ain't nothing like no bland chili, honey. I had it seasoned. So I'm going to do 1 can of tomato paste. Did you find one? Okay then, girl. Bring it on, bring it on. Y'all see, I'm trying to get it all. That's the thing. Get that stirred up in there. I just need 1. That's it. You ain't reading. You ain't doing nothing but looking at pictures. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. So yeah, it has some. Oh, it's good and cold. I can drink this myself. But I love adding V8 in it. It has so many vegetables and stuff in it. And it makes it taste so good. So I'm gonna pop me a can in here. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Good job. Yes, got to have that V8, honey. And I'm gonna let this thing simmer. Huh?
I got the rest of it.
Drop the rest of it in there.
That is good.
Y'all, it's a little, just a little loose, so I'm gonna pour just a little taste in it, not much, because pouring that V8 in there, it made it a little loose, so I just need a little bit. And I love garlic, but I don't put that much because my husband don't like garlic like that. I put a little bit in without him complaining. Yeah, that's better. And I'm gonna taste it and make sure my salt level is up to par. I know he probably eats some chili dogs with this. We got the big beef hot dogs that they have at Sam's Club, y'all, in a little cafe thing. Oh my God, I be buying a whole box. They are so good. The same ones at Sam's Club at the cafe. And I do the hot dogs and put this chili on there. What? I'm gonna taste this, y'all. It don't need no salt. It's good, just like it is. Nope, don't need no salt. And it ain't as spicy. I thought it would be a little bit more spicy. But it's not. Which is good because I'm heavy-handed when it comes to sauce. I mean spice. Because that seafood boil I made, ooh, that was spicy. So y'all, I got a big pan, big pot of chili. And I'm going to smash it out. Like I said, I don't need no crackers. I don't need none of that. See if I can let them see. This thing here retarded. Y'all, I just want y'all to see my pot of chili. And it's just simmering, y'all. But that thing is good.
I can be a camera lady for you.
Who?
I can be a camera lady for you.
Let me think about it. I know. So yeah. That thing ready. It's ready. And like I said, I usually let it simmer about 25 minutes when I'm being cute. I want to be a little fancy for my company. Right now, my husband's at work and it's just me and my G-baby. So I don't have to impress her. We don't eat it just like this. Well, she ain't got to eat if I eat. You want some chili? Bring it, Bo. I got my cute little glass bowl. And I like cheese in mine. So I'll probably hit it with a little cheese. That's gonna do it for me, y'all. I'm good. I got to save some room for my adult beverage. Can't get too full, that's enough. So my husband get in the morning, which is about 7:30. I'll have him some hot dogs ready to go over his chili. And he's gonna eat and go to sleep after that. I'm gonna leave that on just a second. Hey Joy, how are you? I love those, I love them. Tennessee Pride is the best. I swear. Hey Carmela. I'm gonna switch y'all, okay? 'Cause this thing here be giving me the blues. I don't know why my husband buy me that. He just plain Jane. He doing too much. Just give me my little stand. I'm good. What you been up to, Joy? Thanks for coming in, y'all. Like, share, and follow the page. I was a little cute earlier to have my hair hanging down and didn't go nowhere. But I was cute. That's good. Y'all, this chili, we didn't get no cheese. Get some shredded cheese. It's good with cheese. It's good. Tomorrow I already cleaned my chitlins, but I am going to put them on early. Let them things cook for about 3-4 hours. And I'm gonna let y'all see what they is. How they look when I get through cooking. There you go. You was just chilling today. Me too. Well, actually, I had to pick my sister up from Atlanta today at 8:30. She just came from Kentucky. So we had to ride to Atlanta to get her. And we didn't get home. Shoot, it's about 2 o'clock. But that was just the gist of my day. I stopped at the grocery store and got those sausage and some tomato paste and stuff like that. But I don't go nowhere. When I be bored in this house, I get in my truck. I ride to Walmart parking lot. If I don't feel like going in, I'll sit in the parking lot. Or I'll go and walk around Walmart. I'm telling y'all, I need a life. I don't do nothing. Nothing. I'm growing old in this house. Sometimes my girlfriend will come over. But, you know, it ain't an everyday thing. And I sit on that couch. My phone always ringing. I'm on the phone. I'm on Facebook. But I don't go nowhere. Hey, Audrey. Yes. And I used to be like that. When I closed my, before I closed my restaurant, I was gone. Whether it's casino, to the stores, maybe a friend's house. I closed it. And my life just started going down. And then I opened a convenience store. Like 2 months after I closed the restaurant, I was fine. I was going to stores. I was hanging out a little bit. I just closed my store up last month in January. So I'm back at home. I'm like, man, I don't want to go back to work, but I don't want to be bored in no house either. So I don't mind riding to Atlanta that hour and a half because it gets me out the house. It gives me something to do. And then in the daytime, you know, my G-baby at school and my husband be asleep because he get off at 7 in the morning. So it's just me. I sit and watch TV or, like I said, my phone. I do conference calls and stuff in the daytime. I do credit repair and I'm working on people's files, and even that's getting bored to me. I have to find something that I'm comfortable with. Because it's like, I'm just giving up on everything. Like, thank you, Audrey. How are you? Yeah, so we used to go do little family stuff, to the movies, out to eat. We don't do nothing now. They call me and my husband old folks. I'm 7 years older than my husband. My husband is 40. He'll be 43. And I'll be 50. So, he has an old soul. I got with him when he was 20 years old. Or going on 20. And he still ain't do nothing. He hang out with his friends every now and then, but he didn't act like no 20-year-old. If I was in the house, he was right in the house with me. And he always kept a job. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he used to get in trouble before I stepped on the scene, but after that, he ain't do nothing but go to work. I have never seen a young guy, hey Danielle, a young guy, 20 years old or going on 20, that was so dedicated like my husband. It was just like, am I dreaming? No children, no baby mama drama, none of that. And I'd be like, go hang out with your friends, you know. He was a homebody at 20 years old. I was 27 and I stayed gone. I was like, I'll see you when I get back. I ain't gonna sit in this house like that. But now, for the last couple of years, we just sit in the house. Sit in the house and play cards. Or, you know, talk about each other, crack jokes. Cook and eat. You know, the family, everybody ends up in the kitchen, so. And this is where we be at, in the kitchen. I do everything in this kitchen. I do my credit files. I shoot my videos. I play cards. I drink. I have company at the table. It's just, you know. This right here is my salvation. I don't go to no club because everything I go out, I can do here to the club. I can do right here. So, we got music. We got a game room. We got a pool table. I can do everything at home. Because they shoot people left and right out there. I don't want to go out that bad. I left Chicago because it was so bad and dangerous. I came here in 2020. No, I didn't. I came here in 2000. No crime. Hardly no crime. Now, shoot. You stay in them streets long enough. You better get your tail in that house. I said I could have stayed in Chicago. Because they ain't playing out here. They killing kids and all. Girl, you a homebody too, Latonga. We all homebodies. I guess that's why we on Facebook. We ain't got nothing else to do. I know I don't. Even when I'm not doing my lives or videos, I got that phone in my hand. I'm looking at other social media influencers. You know, I'm checking out their pages and stuff. And it just entertains me. I can't sleep at night. Like I said, I'm on medication to make me go to sleep. And I get tired of taking pills every night. I have to take at least 2. But when I don't want to take those pills, I sit on the phone all night. And I get sleepy about 4:30, 5 o'clock. But by that time, it's time for Jasmine to get up and head for the bus. So I get up, head her to the bus, and I might lay down when she leave. Yeah. Hey, Nina. I don't know why I'm getting so hot. No. You ate your food already? Good, you greedy as hell.
It is hot.
Right. Uh-huh. It is hot. I ain't turning the heat up now. It's doing 75. It must not be cold outside. Open the back door. My nephew used to stay here. He moved out. He moved out this month or last month?
Last month.
He moved out last month. Open it all the way and let the screen up. And it's like my best friend gone. Because we entertain each other. My husband's at work. We'll sit here and play cards. And we'll play shots. Talk. Drink our vodka. And he's gone to Atlanta. So, like in a little bit, Jazz will be going to bed. So, that leaves me up by myself again. So, I'll be on Facebook. Probably call my sister for a little while. Thank you, honey. Make sure you share the page. Make sure you share me out, y'all. I appreciate it. Hey, Kimberly. I know a lot of people be saying, oh, this girl boring. But, I mean, I don't want to get too hyped because I'm loud and I like to, you know. But I don't want to scare nobody, so I'm right now, I'm mellow. You know what I mean? Oh, she was outside. Lord have mercy. Ooh, I need to be your next door neighbor. Now I love me some smothered pork chops and some rice. Throw that gravy on that rice. I love that. I want some meatloaf. I make my meatloaf. Can you hand me my cup, please? I put cheese all through my meatloaf and bake them. Sometimes I use those little cupcake things and make little bitty individual meatloafs for the big pan. It'd be so good. Good. What you drinking? I'm finna drink some vodka. This water right now. What you drinking, good? I don't like dark liquor. It got to be vodka. No gin, no none of that. I don't like sweet drinks. Although I may sometimes mix vodka, cranberry, and orange juice. It be so good. Or sometimes I just sit here or I sit over there at the bar and I'll take shots. Oh my God, Twisted Tea. My nephew drank that. He mixed Twisted Tea and vodka together. And I know that Twisted Tea is strong. Ooh, he be so cockeyed going up them stairs. Miss Joy, you drinking coffee? Bless your heart. You don't drink cocktails? I don't drink every day. Like, I wanted to drink last night, but I don't like drinking by myself. It makes me feel like I'm an alcoholic. But tonight, I'm going to have me a couple of drinks tonight. They just going to have to call me alcoholic, honey. I've been wanting that drink all week, and I just been putting it off and putting it off. I'm going to get me one tonight. Good. I drink Seagram vodka. Seagram vodka is so smooth. Oh, you drink wine, Miss Joy? I'm either going to get Seagram vodka or Tanqueray vodka. I never liked Tanqueray gin, but I bought some Tanqueray vodka. Oh, my God. I said, these folks going to make you turn to alcoholic. They just mixing everything up. But it's so good. And when I had company over, I don't let them drink that. They can drink this Seagram vodka all day long. What's that? Moscato. My sister drink Moscato. I don't do the wine. It like burn my stomach or it make me feel some type of way. You know, wine get you drunk quick. Especially that little grape wine. I got so many mixed drinks over there because in my restaurant that I had a bar in there. And when I decided to close it down, I brought all that stuff home. I'm talking about cases and cases of Michelob Ultra and Bud Light and Heineken and Corona. I got so much liquor and beer and wine here. Man, it'll take us 3 years to drink all that. 3 years. Seriously. But, you know, I was even trying to have a little sale to keep from bringing it home. Like, you know, buy one, get one free. But I can't just let them sit at the bar and get wasted. I have to stop their drink and cut it off. So that didn't go well. Plus, my bar was next to a courthouse, so I wasn't going to get my license snatched. You drink Amsterdam? I used to drink that. I'm talking about, this is when we used to drink dang near every day. And I got so sick one day off that Amsterdam. I'm talking about sick. I was sick for 2 days. And I ain't touched it since. After that, I went to Bacardi rum, the light and the dark. Hey, Jeffrey. And shoot, I drank that Bacardi rum, and I was killing it. Start throwing up blood. I left that alone. So I started drinking my vodka. I ain't had no problem with no vodka. It don't do anything to me. I used to drink beer too. My sister, oh my gosh, she was a beer drinker. She can drink an 18-pack by herself. I said, girl, how do you breathe? You know, beer swells up and make you full. All she did was piss it out. She used to drink, what did Loretta used to drink? Natural Light? What's a Natural Light? Some kind of light beer. And I would go to the store for her and get these 18 and 24 packs every day. People would look at me like I'm an alcoholic. I said, that's for my sister. And when I tell you, we sat on that porch, and that lady didn't leave that porch till all them beers was gone. And she wobbled a little bit, but she was still, you know, content with it. But she'll get up the next day and do the same thing. Wildberry. Wildberry what? The Amsterdam. See, they got flavor. I don't like flavor. Hey, Steve, Percy. I can't stand no flavored liquor. It don't agree with me. Give me some straight up liquor. See, my husband, he drinks. Of course, he drinks cone liquor, and he drinks the Crown Royal, apple, and peach, and regular. And he good, but I don't like dark liquor. But we got Cavassier and Hennessy. Oh my God, the list goes on and on. So when I have people over here, I be like, don't bring nothing with y'all. We might barbecue or something. Come on in here empty-handed, because we trying to get rid of this stuff. And I let them folks drink, and then they can't go home, and they climbing up my stairs trying to go to bed and get some rest. It's a mess. But yeah. I love to have company and entertain. People say we live too far because we way out in the country in Alabama, which is not far from me to the city, because I guess I'm used to it. It's just one straight shot. But people say we live too far. You drunk everything. You never liked vodka. Oh, you had that bad experience. See, that's how I am with that Amsterdam and that Bacardi rum. And I used to drink gin. What is the name of that gin? Mr. Boston. I was a young girl then. I was still at home with my mama. And her boyfriend was he was very nice, real skinny guy. His name was Richard. May he rest in peace. But he was a stone cold alcoholic. And my mama be out playing cards, and he done got drunk and leave them half pints of Mr. Boston vodka. Man, I'll steal his vodka, and I had so many half a pints hidden under my bed. My mama never came in my room, and all of a sudden she said, I'm coming in and help you clean up your room. She lifted up that mattress and seen about 20 bottles, beat the hell out of me. You drinking Hennessy? Wait a minute now. You drinking Hennessy or wine or coffee now? You drinking it all. I don't like Hennessy. When I had my bar, people like the, what I used to make them? Hulk, Incredible Hulk, and liquid marijuana. I used to make all kind of drinks with that. But Hennessy, we had a shortage of Hennessy here in Georgia and Alabama. We had a shortage. And then once they started getting it back stocked, they had them raise them prices so high. I said, shoot. They were selling them about like $60, $70. I said, they won't be drinking no Hennessy. You drinking Hennessy inside your coffee? Who you trying to trick now? Make like you ain't drinking nothing. You just got them thinking you drinking coffee, and it got some Hennessy in it. Miss Joy, you worse than me. Coffee already give you that. You know, like, it just keeps me hyper. And to put some Hennessy, oh my God. My husband probably rush me to the emergency room. I do something like that. Y'all can have that coffee Hennessy. Like I said, I don't like nothing, dog. Give me some vodka. I stayed here probably 2 weeks ago. I was so bored. And I had me 3 shot glasses. Hey, Shanita. Had me 3 shot glasses lined up. And I act like it was me and 2 more people. I was taking them shots by myself. Till my eyes got caught. I said, ooh, I gotta lay down. But I entertain myself. I'll go in there, shoot me some pool, and put on my radio, my music. And I entertain myself till I get bored. Hey, Tammy. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and follow my page. Please hit the notification button so y'all won't miss any videos or lives. It's about time for me to have a drink. How are you, Shanita? Yeah, so I don't know. We got a couple of things coming up. Like, we're supposed to go to Florida or whatever, because my husband probably tired of me saying, oh, I want to go somewhere. But I told him, if you ain't ready to go nowhere, I'm going to get in that truck and I'm going to ride. You're going to be looking for me. You're going to have to call police, because I ain't coming back. I'm going to be gone for 2 days. You need to get your old tail up and we need to ride. So, we ain't been nowhere. I mean, we went to my auntie's funeral. Her funeral was a couple of days before Christmas, but that wasn't a fun trip. That was a funeral. I mean, we made it, you know, we made it out of a little trip, but I want to go somewhere with no sad stuff. Like, right now, it's kind of cold, so it ain't really too much to do. But my favorite place is Florida, but in the summertime, it's right now, it's cold. It's cold. Like, it wasn't that cold today. It was a little chilly. So it wasn't real cold. Because where I'm from Chicago, and shoot, like, if it snow here, if it just get a little sprinkle on the ground, they shutting the whole city down. I'm talking about not even covering the ground, just a little sprinkle. They shutting it down. Everything closed. Schools, post office, bank, everything. So I'm from Chicago, and I remember we had to walk to school and catch the bus to work and school, and it'd be 4 feet. And I'm only 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5 feet. But that snow be so high. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna ditch school. I ain't going. I'm tired from walking in this deep snow. Took my butt to the movies. I always get caught every time I do something. I tell on myself. My mom came right to them dang movies and embarrassed my butt. Whooped my butt right in that movie theater. I ain't go back to that movie theater. I was too embarrassed. My mama didn't play. Because anything around her, whether it was a pop bottle, a water hose, a back of a knife, she gonna beat the hell out you. And you ain't gonna do it no more. And then if she get tired of whooping your butt, your next door neighbor gonna come and whoop your butt. Because she gonna give your mama a break. She gonna take over. And my next door neighbor, she used to whoop me. And I said, I'm gonna get this lady. I ain't like her daughter anyway. I was bad back then. I waited till my next door neighbor went to work. I told her daughter up. And she said,
why'd you jump on her? I did it for no reason because your mama used to whip my butt. I had to take it out on somebody. I couldn't whip your mama butt, so I had to whip my daughter butt. But I hope she ain't watching this live because she said I tell everybody that story. But it was, I was bad back in the day. I was. I gave my mama hell. I gave my mama a run for it. But now I can kind of see why she was so tough on me. Why she was so strict. I can see it now. Back then I couldn't see it. I'm like, why I can't go outside with my friends? They playing hopscotch and, double dutch. And my mama take her pill every night at 10 o'clock. You take this one pill, knock her out. And Richard already be drunk, her boyfriend that I used to steal a gin from. Honey, and he go in there and he wobble the bed and them folks in there sleep. And Richard used to leave his car keys on that kitchen table. I go in that room one more last time, like, Ma, you all right? Richard, you sleep. They don't say nothing. Shoot, I steal them keys, baby. I'm gone. And I know what time they go to bed, and I know what time they get up. So I arrive for a couple of hours, and I'll be back before they wake up. They don't be knowing nothing. But then my nephew got mad at me one day, and he said, if you do something else, I'm gonna tell my granny. I said, boy, don't tell, because I'm going to tell Robert. This was this boy named Robert at school. He was so scared of him. And his name was Robert, too. I said, if you tell him, I'm going to tell Robert to jump on you. I used to always get him like that, and he never tell me. But this one time, he just felt real cocky, like he told on me anyway. And my mama and them was riding, seen the car riding, and I jumped out that car, and I ran onto the expressway. And I was... it wasn't a lot of traffic. It was at night. But I was running from side to side, make sure they didn't catch me. And then my nephew, he got out and he called me. He was like, I said, please let me go because they're going to beat the hell out of me. And my nephew let me go, but eventually I went home. I was bad, y'all. I used to be bad. But now, I'm a mom and a grandma, so I know what my mom was going through. May she rest in peace. I lost my mom. Going on 2 years. My mom died 2020 in November. That was my best friend, y'all. She had got real sick, and they put her in a nursing home, and I lived way in Alabama, and she was in Chicago. So I would try to get to Chicago as much as I can. I know she didn't have much time left, and then she would stay with my sister. Then me and my sister got into it, and that means I couldn't see my mama no more, and I just went to this deep depression. I was like, I'm just going to kiss my sister butt. And she needs some money. I'm just going to just kiss her butt. She didn't let me see my mama. And then by that time, the COVID had hit. So I'm calling the nursing home. I'm like, I need to see my mama. I know she ain't got that much time. My sister won't let me see her. I wasn't allowed to go in the nursing home, but I was allowed to stand outside the door while they push her to the door. But I couldn't touch her or nothing like that. And she had just deteriorated fast. It was just fast. And before I know it, she was gone. She was gone. I lost my daddy and my brother a month apart in 1986. Hey, Brianna. June and July of 1986. Then I lost my nephew in 1992. And I just lost my mom almost 2 years ago. And then my mom's sister, which is my favorite auntie, she passed from COVID in December. And I just had another cousin. He was young. He was like 40. I want to say about 40. Yeah, he died about 2-3 weeks ago from COVID. Put him on a ventilator. And I be saying, I know the ventilator ain't the end of the road, but it's so close to the end. And he had been battling this COVID, and they sent him home, and, he gets sick, and he got real sick, and they rushed him to the hospital, put him on a respirator. And I don't think he lasted on that respirator no more than 2 weeks. They killed him. Yeah. I'm sorry, Latanga. I'm sorry. I know how it is. It ain't nothing like losing your mama. That's your best friend. That is your best friend. And now, I used to kiss my sister butt just to try to get next to my mama. And now I'm like, I don't give a damn about her. I don't take no crap from her. I cuss her butt out. I'm like, my mama ain't here no more. I ain't got to kiss your butt. Work for nothing. So, I got my own little family to worry about. It's 4 of us. Right? 1, 2, 3. It's 5 of us. I'm the youngest. And I have 2 sisters here in Alabama. I have 1 in Chicago. And 1 in Georgia. Not too far from me. I'm sorry to hear that, Shanita. It's hard losing parents. I swear, y'all. Whether siblings or parents. And my sisters that's here, we don't talk. We stay so close to each other. The one in Columbus, Georgia, I talk to. But the one in Alabama, the 2 in Alabama, I don't know. It just seems like they hate me, y'all. But they be fine because, you know, when I was giving them $4,000 and $5,000 and I was giving them $1,000 here, and they love me. But like when I stop giving or stop, you know, giving in to their demands, it seems like they hate me now. I just spoke to my sister. I took her some food to her job. She asked me, and I started to say no because I think she hate me. But she was like, what you going to cook? And I was like, I'm going to do a seafood boil. And she was like, oh, can you bring me some? And I was like, girl, you don't even like me for real. You don't talk to me. I still end up taking her some. She gave me a little hug, but our family is so dysfunctional. That's why I praise my husband and my Jeep baby. That's my family, because everybody here is so dysfunctional and so distant. It's like when we out, we don't know each other. Like, we're not family. And me, if I get into it with my sister, brother, whoever, it ain't nobody business. So if somebody say, okay, have you seen Donna? What's up with you and Donna? You know, how Donna doing? I'll be like, she fine. You know, call and see. I never say, oh, we ain't talking. I don't mess with her. No, it ain't nobody business. I be like, she fine. You know, my sister, she gonna be good. You lost your brother too 7 years ago. Sorry about that. I pray about it, y'all. But if, like, I'm the baby, so if we get into it, everybody, this is a small town, so we get into it, everybody gonna know we into it. I don't like nobody in my business. I'm a private person. That's one reason I moved so far out to the country, because I don't gotta be, I don't gotta be bothered with them. That's y'all misery. Y'all gotta deal with. I'm good. Although I miss them, sometimes I cry at night because I miss that sisterly love. I be around my friends, they be around their sister and their kids, and they just so happy, and they hug each other, and I be like, people like, where your sisters? I be like, they at home, they probably tired. I be lying, trying to cover up like they tired or they got company. I'm tired of lying for these folks. Hey, Katasha. So, like I said, I'm about to be 50 years old. I'm the youngest, but I feel like I'm the oldest. I ain't got time for that drama. I don't like drama. I don't like mess. If you messy with that drama, stay away from me. I'm raising my girl. How are you? 11. My grandbaby finna be 12. I gotta raise a child. My daughter is 32. She about to be 33. Got time for drama. I got my own problems. I do too with time. I stay to myself. Every now and then my friends be like, come on, get out. Come over here. Or they'll come over there. I go over there, they come over here. But other than that, I stay in the house. I'll be fine. Because like I said, it's so much to do here. I don't want to sit around. These folks be lying for no reason. You don't even be asking for the lie. They'll just sit and talk to you and just be lying. And I know they lying, but I don't let them know I know. I'm like, y'all is... Let me tell you something. My sister and them so selfish. When my mama died, like I said, I got 3 sisters here. Nobody went to her funeral. Do you hear me? We all live here. None of them went to this lady's funeral. They mama. I'm the only one. I rented an RV. And I called, and I put my price aside, and I called. I said, y'all want to go to the funeral? Oh, no, we ain't got no money. I said, don't worry about no gas. No, we got an RV. I load up the refrigerator in the RV. Y'all got food. We got beer. Y'all can sit back there and drink, while we driving. You good. You don't need the money. Not now one of them went to the funeral. Me, my grandbaby, and my husband. got an RV, and two of my friends, I call them my sisters, and they said, I ain't letting you go by yourself. You know, your sisters and them, I don't understand what they doing, but we got your back. You know, we'll go with you. So I had my two friend sisters with me and my husband, my grandbaby. And I went to my mama's funeral. I was not finna miss her funeral. After all that lady did for me. That's your mama. I could never. I could never. Hey, Katash. Yeah, nobody went to her funeral. And I think because everybody was mad at me. These sisters of mine tried to get my husband to leave me. I've been with my husband. This year make 22 years. 22 years. They have tried to get my husband to leave me. And everybody was mad at me, so I guess they didn't want to ride in the RV with me. Because they was mad at me. But like I said, I get the last laugh. Because guess what? My older sister, she just called. She was like, hey, you know, and I know what that hey is, what's going to lead to. I need $100. And what I do? I gave it to her. Some people call me stupid, but I don't think I'm stupid. That's still my sister. And although she would not do the favor for me, but you know, I'm not that type. I'm not stubborn. I'm not. If my family need me, and I don't even talk to them folks, but if they need me, guess what? I'm gonna be there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. People be like, oh, I ain't messing with her. She don't mess with me. You know, F my sister. I'm not like that. That's still my blood. That's still my sister. So if they need me, whether they like me or not, I'm gonna be there. Be there. Because that's just me. My heart is so, you know, it's just so big. Yeah. So, like I said, my family dysfunctional, honey. So, you know, dealing with the little few friends I got and Hey Kingdom and being on Yes I Do Girl, and it always get broken. Always get broken. I ain't lying. I had just bought my niece a car. She didn't even need a car. But I had bought my nephew one, her brother, and she wanted this car. And I said, okay. Gave her the money, went to get the car. Do you know after she got that car, she stopped talking to me? So it was a setup. She maybe talked to me, a week after I bought her car? I haven't talked to that girl since, and this was about 2 years ago. Or was it last year? I think it was last year. Might have been last year. She ain't talked to me since. She waited till I got her a car and she stopped talking to me. But, you know, talking about stuff like this used to make me mushy-eyed and crying, and I used to sit at the table and cry my eyes out. My husband just told me, like, don't worry about it. You know, you got us. You know, don't worry about it. They just using you. But now, I be laughing at it. It don't hurt my feelings. It don't hurt my feelings no more. But if they need me, you know, whether I want to do it or not, I can't just let them be out there like that. Because now all we got. Mama's gone. My daddy's gone. My brother's gone. So, I'm always the one to kiss butt. So, you know, it is what it is. So, but y'all, I done told y'all my whole life story. Y'all know me like the back of my hand. Back of your hand. Yeah, I'm learning now. I'm learning. Like I said, you know, my oldest sister, she's supposed to be setting an example. She ain't spoke to me in years. And she, like I said, I went to her job to get some stuff for the seafood boil. She was like, what you cooking? And I was like, seafood boil. She was like, bring me some. So I came, went way down the road, cooked my seafood boil, went way back into town to take her some, and then had to go way back. So what that tell you? I ain't mad at her. You hungry, I'm going to feed you. But I want you to know one thing. You need to stop doing me like that, because you know I'm always there for you. Everybody, all my sisters didn't stay with me. All of them. I done helped all my sisters out. Whether it was paying bills, staying with me, buying cars, paying, you know. Folks just use you. Your family is worse than the people in the street. Your family is worse than your enemies. Your family is your enemies. I be seeing so, like these southern people here in Alabama, they family's so freaking close. Like my husband is from here. man, his family is so powerful. They so close, and you know, even if they get mad at each other, it don't last. Like they just happy. And yeah, that makes me mushy-eyed because I see how his family's so tight with each other and my family's so dysfunctional. You know, me and my daughter, like I said, she'll be 33. We fell out. We hadn't talked in years. And, you know, one day we went and got my G-baby. And I think he was like going on, she might have been going on 2. My stepdad had died. We went to the funeral, and ooh, that girl had on a mildew clothes and just a hot mess. And me and my husband convinced my daughter to let my baby come back with us. And I had ever since. So now me and my daughter's talking. I feel a lot better, even though she ain't gonna change. She know more than me, but she got to be my mama. That's why we'll never get along. But, you know. But I appreciate y'all hanging out for me. And I'm sorry I talked y'all ears out. But I needed to get that off my chest. I needed to vent. I feel better because the more you hold stuff in. Like, I've been holding this in. Like, I can't just go to my husband and talk to my husband like that. He don't know how to deal with stuff like this. He'll just be like, everything will be all right. He'll hug me and all that. Like, you got us. But, so I keep a lot of stuff in, and I portray myself as always happy sometimes, you know, all the time. People come over here, they don't know nothing going on with me because I don't let them know. It ain't their business and it ain't their problem. So I put on this persona like everything fine, so they'll come over here and tell me their problems, and I'll just be thinking like, if she only knew what I'm going through myself. I just never let nobody know. But I'm a happy person. I'm about to have me a few cocktails. I really appreciate y'all hang with me. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. I'm on here every day. I don't have no set time, but I'm on here every day. And hit the notification button, y'all. Please share me out to your family, your friends, your enemies, your pastor. You know, just share me out. And hey, Autumn. I'm trying to grow our page, and you know, let people start finding my page. You know, I may say a couple of messages that somebody needs to hear, or, you know, anything. I just like meeting new people, and I like, as y'all can see, I like to talk. I talk for 12 hours. If you don't go to sleep on me or leave, I'm going to talk you to death. I'm telling you, sometimes I had company, and them folk be like, oh, I'm so sleepy, I'm finna go. I know they ain't sleepy. They tired of hearing my damn mouth. I done talked y'all probably for a whole hour. Thank you, Miss Joy. So, thank y'all again. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. And I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Probably around the same time this evening, between 6 and 8. So, if y'all hit the notification button, y'all won't miss me anyway. So, it'll let y'all know when I'm on. I let it all out tonight, Miss Joy, and I feel good. And thanks for listening. And I thank you for your dedication. You know, you always here, and you're always speaking and in good spirit, and I appreciate it. You and Latanga, I really, really, really appreciate y'all. So, with that being said, smooches. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, Autumn.